Hello everyone and welcome to the Sandbrook Adventures, where it's time for the start of another series here on our channel. We're going to be making our way tomorrow onto our first ever Disney cruise.
We are so excited. We love cruising, so to go on a Disney cruise is going to be really special.
We did the Carnival Mardi Gras last year, fell in love with it, so we thought, you know what, we're going to go for a Disney cruise to start off 2024, and that's why we're here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Been to Florida loads, but never actually been down to the beach, and you know what, this is gorgeous round here. Look at the beach all behind us, you got all the palm trees, and you know what, we're going to take you for a bit of a tour around Fort Lauderdale, and we've also got something special coming up, haven't we?
So we're going on the Jungle Queen Riverboat. This looks so good, like a 90-minute boat trip.
So yeah, it starts like down here by the beach and then heads more inland around the rivers, and we're going to be looking at all like these massive yachts and all like the houses nearby, these massive mansions. It looks quite fascinating. So come and join us. It's our pre-cruise day here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we just thought it'd be great really, because we've never been here before. Come in a couple of days before the cruise, just so you know that we're actually here, because you've always got that worry, haven't you,
You've got that panic, like if a flight is delayed or something, you're panicking thinking I'm not going to make my cruise. At least we've got here with plenty of time.
But come and join us on the Sandbrook Adventures as we have a little look around Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 10 years since I first came over here to Florida, and the first time I've ever actually seen a beach. That's the thing, it's hard to draw me away from Orlando and the theme parks, and we did fly into Orlando. However, we then got the Bright Line train down here, and we covered that over on Theme Park Worldwide as part of our travel vlog from the UK, and we flew with Norse Atlantic Airways for the first time, so we talk all about that experience over in the travel vlog. Of course, we are going to be visiting the theme parks too whilst we're back over here in Florida. But yeah, it's all about the Disney cruise first, and we are so excited for this, honestly. Like, just to be doing a Disney cruise after all these years of wanting to do one, I'm really excited for it. What's going on there? Yeah. Going past on the golf ball, you're like getting people smiling at the bar. But yeah, this is gorgeous around here. So we're staying at a hotel called the Sonder Riverwalk, and again, we did show that over on Theme Park Worldwide, and that's like 10 minutes in an Uber. It costs like $10 to get down here to the beach, and yeah, just have a bit of an explore around. We've not got like a big plan other than doing the boat, and just kind of see it all really. Lots of nice bars and restaurants all down here, lots of other hotels, apartments. Really nice vibes around here, and look at this car. Oh wow. Look at this beast. Instead of getting an Uber back to the hotel later, we'll see if we can go in this. Wow. Look at that bad boy. God, looks amazing. Now, Port Everglades, which of course is the cruise terminal here in Fort Lauderdale, is a couple of miles away from here. So that's the thing, like, we've not got to go far to get on our cruise at all when we're on there tomorrow, which is fantastic. I just thought it was the perfect time to just come and actually have a bit of an explore around somewhere different in Florida, really, you know.
On the lookout for a local legend around these parts. It's Peter the Pelican, so we're going to try and see if we can see him. So
yeah, when we booked this riverboat, I keep wanting to call it the Jungle Cruise, but no, it's not Jungle Cruise. But yeah, we're going to be going on there and trying to find this Peter the Pelican.
Well, we've just been into CVS and they've got like a model of him in there.
Yeah, like this big bird, so I'm sure we'll find out more. But yeah, it's a 90-minute tour, and the boat we're going on is something quite special as well, but I'll save that for now, and we'll show you that when we get down there. We'll talk about the prices and all that kind of stuff too. Temperature's just lovely. It's like 23 degrees Celsius, which is just nice for us. Look at that big turtle just on there. Beach is gorgeous down here, and the water's nice too. All your different sunbeds down here that you can hire as well, and quite a few different bars just all along the side. Lovely, nice to be back here in the States for our first trip of the year. This is quite a nice view, looking back there at all the palm trees. And the beach just here in Fort Lauderdale too. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, you got some pretty big boats just out there, cargo boats by the looks of it. I wonder if we'll see any cruises when we get further down here. But the Disney cruise coming up next. Oh, honestly, so excited for this. I don't think I'll sleep tonight. I have wanted to do a Disney cruise for so many years, so the fact we're finally doing one is going to be great. So way before I was into even doing other cruises, I thought I want to do a Disney one. They are expensive. We'll talk about the costs and stuff tomorrow, but yeah, like, I'm just really pumped for it. It's going to be great. It's quite a nice bar over there, isn't it?
Oh, we're in the middle of a film shoot here.
Are we?
Let's move.
Oh, look, it's got some professional equipment coming down here. Look at this. Something pretty big going on here. That's the thing when you're in America, like, you know, people have got cameras everywhere. It's completely different to like Dubai, you know, whereas you don't really see loads of people vlogging and stuff. Coming over here straight away, somebody there.
In the background,
Quite a big setup. Yeah, nice bar down there, live music. Yeah, it's got good vibes around here, I like it. Just nice to come and see a different part of Florida instead of Orlando, really. You've also got Senor Frogs just over there, Mexican food and fiesta. And we actually saw one of those in Nassau, didn't we, on our last cruise?
And people was like struggling back to get to the ship because they'd had so much to drink.
But yeah, you can see that just over there, pretty famous. I didn't know they had like locations other than Nassau actually. And that's the thing, if you get in a cruise from like down at Port Canaveral, which of course is closer to Orlando, then one of the stops normally is like Fort Lauderdale from looking at different itineraries. You know, so we thought, why not? Let's have some time down here, enjoy it. Big gift shop over there. You see the Ben and Jerry's cow bench there too. Look at these funny seats just here. They're a bit different, aren't they, to normal benches? Yeah, we're actually here on Las Olas Beach in Fort Lauderdale, as you can see there from the sign. And yeah, we just got the Uber to drop us off just down here. And our hotel's like a couple of miles down the road in that direction. Fort Lauderdale beaches, wade-ins. There's a park over there that looks quite nice. Here's a look at this, lots of information that you can see. I won't read it all for you, but if you want to, you can pause the video if you like know a little bit about all the history around here. Nice sign though. So we got this nice photo opportunity just here as well, photo frame, wish you were here. Yeah, that's quite good, I like stuff like this. And then you get the nice background with the ocean and the sand as well. Nothing like just walking on a beach, is there?
Oh, it's lovely.
I always say this, but when you live in the Midlands back in the UK, we're like the furthest away from a beach, so it's so nice just to stroll around and just take it all in. Yeah, it's lovely. And this temperature is nice. How are you feeling temperature-wise, Charlotte?
It's so strange, like not being like sweating so much. It's really nice temperature.
Like, a lot of the time we come in September, don't we? Like to
It's
Orlando.
so hot.
You know, and it's like really like sweaty. Whereas this is nice.
It is.
It's still like shorts weather, but it's just a nice temperature. Like perfect for me. This is. Can't go wrong with a nice beach, can you? With all the palm trees as well. And that guy's having a bit of a karaoke just over there. You see him? Like he's got a really good setup there. Microphone, speaker, he's just laying there with his wife by the looks of it. Why not? Really nice. Marriott Hotel just over there. Yeah, there's loads of hotels down in this location. She's beautiful. So we're kind of walking somewhere in this direction to get on this riverboat. Yeah, it said on Google Maps it was like a 15-minute walk down here, so not too far.
Look at this really nice photo opportunity, this huge chair. Is that Peter the Pelican on the chair?
I don't know, it didn't look like he had white wings, Peter the Pelican.
No.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh!
Guy goes all the way back. I wasn't expecting that. He's going far out and everything. No, it's quite steep back here.
Yeah, it does look like it goes quite far back.
Opportunity though. Wasn't expecting that. I thought, goes far out and just slant back. Luckily though, you can exit quite quick.
Oh, so at least it's not too bad.
That way.
What a really nice photo opportunity that though is. The artwork on there is really nice, but we don't know if that is Peter the Pelican.
Two massive birds flying in here.
That looks like a pterodactyl.
Look at them.
Oh my god.
They are huge. Oh, they're right above us.
Is that a pelican?
It must be.
Wow.
Look at them flying in. Oh, I can't believe the sight of them birds flying over. They were massive. We've now made our way down here to the little marina area, and look at the size of some of these yachts down here. This is where the big money is. Look at that. Wow. I mean, that is the dream right there, isn't it?
That is huge, isn't it? I bet we're going to see some even bigger ones.
Yeah, so that's the thing with this tour. It's going to take us round seeing all these big yachts and also different houses that look over the water, and yeah, just general sightseeing around here in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, I'll give you a bit of history now, talk about the prices that we paid for this experience. Now the Jungle Queen Riverboat has been operating since 1935, making it the oldest of these tours that they do here in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, very long time. That's almost 90 years of operation. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, made our way down here to the marina area, which is lovely to see. I think we're going to get to see some nice sights over the next 90 minutes. It was around $25 per person for the experience. So yeah, not too bad really. You can just about make out the boat just down here. Let's go and take a closer look. And what makes the Jungle Queen Riverboat so special is the fact it's like an old paddle steamer just there. Look at this, proper showboat style. I love it. It's pretty much like going on the Mark Twain at a Disney park. But yeah, this one's a 90-minute tour instead of like a 15-minute ride. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's got a lot of character to it. Yeah, they do a couple of these tours a day, like the 90-minute ones. We also do like an evening dinner cruise with food and entertainment as well. What are you thinking to the look of that, Charlotte?
Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? I'm really looking forward to this.
Right, let's go and make our way on. Yeah, we've got our tickets to be scanned just over here. It says you can arrive up to 45 minutes before. I reckon if you get here earlier, you've got a better chance of getting a better view, because you want to be on one of the outer seats, don't you, really? And there's a little queue line here too. I reckon if you wanted to, you could just pay here instead of booking online, but I'd always recommend with these experiences booking your tickets online before coming down here. It does also state that you can't take your own food and drinks on. Look at the chimney stacks just up there. God, it's got a lot of character to it, this.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Almost 90 years of service. And we just noticed whilst we're waiting up over here, you have got a ticket office just over on the other side. But because I booked online, we've literally got a QR code that they'll scan down here at the entrance. Yeah, just waiting to get on now. What a beautiful vessel. Really nice. Bit smaller than the ship that we're going to be getting on tomorrow though. The Disney Dream.
Much smaller than that.
Wow, this is pretty impressive to see though. Real piece of history in Fort Lauderdale. I love doing stuff like this, like boat trips and stuff. And yeah, this looks massive. It looks like it's got quite a high capacity actually. All the seating downstairs, but I reckon we'll try and go on this upper level just over here to get some better views as we're going round on our 90-minute tour. And there we go, 45 minutes before departure, we can get on. This is nice, I like the branded seats. Look at those. We'll make our way upstairs, got some music, and yeah, it's a guided tour. It's not just going to be sitting here and not knowing facts. It's going to be information as we make our way around. Oh, lovely. Look at this, we can steer the bad boy. I reckon we'll just go somewhere down here. Yeah, why not? We'll go down here. Oh, there's a bar area down there at the back, and there is another level upstairs. So maybe we'll have a walk up there and see that later. Yeah, down there at the front. Well, you go at the front over there if you want, on that side. Love the design on the back of the seats. And here we go, here's our view off to the right. Yeah, we decided to stay put just here because it's nice how we're on the edge, which is good. It's getting busier down here now. Because obviously with this, you kind of go in one direction, then you turn back and come the same way. So obviously here, we're going to see everything on the right-hand side first. Then when we turn around and come back in the other direction on the way back here, we'll get to see everything on the other side. So yeah, it's nice just being here on the edge. Lovely. So here we go. It's just gone 2:30. And we're about to start our 90-minute tour around Fort Lauderdale. Really looking forward to this. Just leaving the dock just here.
Nice Bud Light for the journey. My favourite beer. This is $9.76, so not too bad.
Yeah, there you go. Nice how they've got the bar here on the boat, spinning rounds. Oh, look at some of these yachts already. Oh, wow. What I want to know is how they turn the boat round. There's nobody on the wheel. That must be just for show, or maybe that was an older one. We turn round and off we go. These yachts are gorgeous. Look at Sky down there at the end. That's a nice one. She's been doing a good job cleaning just there. We've been on here for like 30 minutes just chilling out, and she's been cleaning all that time. Doing a really good job looking after these beautiful yachts. And we should be getting some commentary at some point. Just say that we're going to get lots of information as we're making our way round. And they call it the Venice of America, or the Venice of Florida around here, because of all the tight little canals and rivers that there is around. Little water taxi just there, the little yellow boat. Lovely. Very smooth ride. And that's the thing, this thing dates back like 20 years older than the Mark Twain at Disneyland, that opened in 1955. Got some good tunes whilst I've been waiting here, I know that. From outer space. I'm just coming out of that area. Oh, here we go.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, good afternoon.
Oh, no. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey.
Excellent. How's everybody feeling today?
Woo!
Awesome. Well, welcome aboard the world famous Jungle Queen. It is lovely to have all of you on board with us.
That yacht's got a boat attached
Guys,
to
we're
it.
going to take a cool little trip down the New River. We'll flip around and shoot over to Port Everglades. In the meantime, if you will give me your attention, I have a few announcements before we're underway. The very first thing I want you to know is that we are governed under the Coast Guard, guys, and they have rules for us to follow to take this trip together. The first rule is that everyone has to be in their seats at all times, okay? Now, if you need to go to the restroom, you can do that. Look at her, she's like, I want to run around. You can go to the restroom. If you want to go to the bar, I will allow it. You can stand and take a photo or a short video if you want. But after that, guys, just sit down immediately, okay? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Look at that beauty.
All right, secondly, there is no smoking on this vessel. No cigarettes, no cigars, no vapes or electronic devices.
That's a nice one.
Absolutely none, young lady, of that wacky stuff from Colorado. Yeah, we've never had to use them. Yay. Let's not make today the day, okay?
There
Let's
you
just
go.
not do that. Do we agree?
You know, the 90 years never had to use the life
All right,
jackets.
ladies and gentlemen, there are other items of emergency, right, on board. Don't tamper with any of those. If there's an emergency, we'll handle it for you. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Can you do it?
Woo!
Excellent. All right. Now that all the formalities are out of the way, I'm going to introduce you to your crew. Guys, on deck with me is the baby boss. That is Melissa. You'll see her. She looks really official walking around. I also have Nick on board with me. If you're wondering who's driving the Grand Dame of the river, that is Captain Monica at the helm above us. Also, Captain Seaton is up there. Indeed. That at one time, very early on, was the only way to get over to the beach in Broward County, in this area right here, right? They used to call it the Wave, because that was like your direct shot to the ocean. Now, in current events, anyone hear that we had a hurricane here a couple weeks ago? Did you see it on the news? Did you see it? It was right here. This little piece of waterway right here, it formed down there and it came all the way over here. There's a little boat over there that topside like upside down like 3 or 4 times. It was crazy, let me tell you. I've never seen anything like that. Never. Bananas. So,
Oh, look at these houses.
as I said, I want you guys to look around, especially when we get to the open space up there. Guys, the land, as far as you can see, was at one time owned by one person. This is back in the 1800s. That one person was Mary Brickle. Yeah, we had a lady boss around here. Yes. Now, Mary Brickle is a pretty significant character.
Wow, that's a beautiful house. Look at that
in our
one.
history. In South Florida, to be honest with you, especially in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Towards the end of 1800s, early 1900s, Mary decided to start parceling off some of her land. Now, this land on the right-hand side, this is a community called Idlewild. She sold this to 2 young burgeoning entrepreneurs, and they decided to build one of the first residential communities out here, okay? Now, as we move along, I'm gonna switch back and forth from side to side and tell you a little bit about what we got going in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, he named a gallant lady after his wife because she was such a fighter. Interesting. Now here in Idlewild, back on the right-hand side, I want to show you this iconic house. You see the beige one just beyond this white boat right there with the big columns on the second level?
Look
Guys,
at that.
we call this Le Papillon. Okay? Anybody know what papillon means? The the Butterfly Mansion. That is right. The original owner designed and constructed it in the shape of a butterfly. Yeah, if you're looking at it from above or even from the front, you can see the wings. And those two staircases actually form the antennas of the butterfly. Pretty cool, right? It's a unique property in a couple ways. It's a zero landlocked property. That means that there's no front, side, or backyard. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you spend millions of dollars on a home with no yard, right? Well, these are waterfront properties. As you can see, your yard is right on the seawall.
And we got Millionaire's Row.
This house with the black and white striped awnings belongs to the richest used car salesman in South Florida. Now, look at how far down, I know you think it's just this building, but look how far down the dock goes. All of that is this used car sales. Now, I don't know about you, but my parents made sure I got a good education, so I didn't grow up to be a used car salesman. You like that? Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I went to Loyola University. And here I am years later, pointing out the home. Oh my goodness. Anyway, if you're local, you may be able to finish this phrase. If you need a car, truck, or van, who are you gonna call? Who said Maroney? Somebody said Ghostbusters, didn't they? No. Mike Maroney,
wow.
That is correct. Mike Maroney started with a single dealership, guys. He grew his business and eventually it merged with AutoNation. AutoNation, you know that one. That was founded by our local billionaire, Wayne Huizinga. Yeah, keep his name in your pocket. I'm gonna talk a lot. Look on the left, that empty lot right there. Look on the right-hand side. I want to show you this gray home with the blue awnings, white trim. Guys, you are looking at the very first luxury home ever built on this waterway. Yeah, it was built by a very famous family for their granddaughter at the time. This granddaughter was known as the poor little rich girl. Anybody know? Guess?
Annie.
Very famous family? Gloria Vanderbilt. Very good. Who said that? All right, I see it. Good job. It's a sandbar as well, so people are standing up and playing in the water. Yep.
Wow, look at that house.
Now,
That's
we
a beauty.
call this Gilligan's Island.
Nice pool as well.
Right. Every
Infinity
walk of life
pool.
you can imagine is usually out here, and lots of shenanigans are happening by the minute. Very cool. Gilligan's Island. Look on the right-hand side. I want to show you this beige house right here with the beautiful arched windows, the multicolored barrel roof.
That's a nice one.
I want you to pay attention to the rock seawall. There's a little guy standing on the rock right there. You see him? Little statue? That is the most popular crocodile in the world.
15 minutes in, Charlotte's nearly had a Bud Light.
I want to show you this olive-colored home with the tall palm trees.
I can't believe these houses. They're amazing.
Has white trim and black awnings on the back door. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the home of the largest drug dealer in South Florida. That's a true story. True story. I know this because I stopped by there this morning, got some things I needed. Yeah. That was built for the CEO of Walgreens. Look on the right-hand side. This yellow mansion coming up, guys, actually was a gift. A gift to Pamela Huizinga, our local billionaire's daughter. Yeah, he gifted it to her. Nice? Like that? I like that kind of gift. I do. Right behind her was another gift. The white one on the right-hand side, the one that's got the for sale sign, same rules apply.
That's a nice one.
This was a gift to his little sister, Bonnie Hudson. Bonnie Hudson. Now, this home is supposed to be a Category 5 hurricane-proof home. You guys, meet me here next year. We're going to see how it fares. All right? We'll do that. Jump over the canal on the right-hand side. You'll see that beige house with the gazebo out back. That belongs to Stephen Hudson. Found out that there was a 25-foot setback requirement. That meant he couldn't build within that 25 feet. So he got clever. He built his living quarters on the second floor to take advantage of as much square footage as possible. Pretty smart. Yeah. Now, it's also a smart design because if the sea level were to rise, which it does often here now, the water would just flow through his property and onto the neighbors. Pretty clever.
Look at this little tiki bar down there. That's cool.
All right. Next one I want to show you is on the left-hand side. Before we get back to Wayne's World, guys, this is one of my favorite single
I love that.
properties
That's awesome.
You'll see it. It's that brick front 2.5-story home right there, guys. It has 12 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. Now it sits on 2 acres of old Fort Lauderdale land. Be on your left-hand side. Look at that big, perfect lawn, but look at the roof line in particular. Now that might remind you of a book or a movie series. Anybody? I heard somebody say it. Harry Potter. That's the Harry Potter mansion. Yeah. Now, Wayne Huizenga could care less about Harry Potter, but his favorite niece, Holly, loved Harry Potter. She announced she was getting married. Here's what Wayne did. He called up to Universal Studios. He spoke with the developers of that Harry Potter experience up there, had them build that $22 million starter home, and gifted it to Holly as a wedding present. Isn't that cute?
It's a different world.
Oh, that's a nice uncle. That was built for the Bell family.
Wow.
Yeah, you know
Spanish style.
Not Alexander. Not the telephone bell, but the Taco Bell. Absolutely.
Ah.
Yeah. Now the wife moved in. She lived there about 1.5 years. Said, I can't take it. It's too hot in Florida, and moved to Arizona. Go figure. Absolutely. Look on the right-hand side,
Nice
ladies and
infinity
gentlemen.
pool coming up.
Behold this beautiful modern work of art. Now I couldn't let you go off this trip without showing you my house. Yeah, in about 10 years. I'm saving up for it, guys. Please donate. I would really appreciate it. No, honestly though, this is the most expensive Airbnb in Fort Lauderdale.
Ah, Airbnb.
Yeah, 25 grand a week, off season. Yeah. Look on the right-hand side. This beige house coming up on the right is pretty special as well. We call it the Kitchen Mansion because it has an 1,800 square foot kitchen. Yeah, you need a GPS to find your forts in there. True story of Fort Lauderdale. You see, this river used to be all stinky shipyards. Right? All up and down the route. But he changed the laws, lifted the sky bands, and brought all of this modern and residential development. Right? He made a way for it. There was a time you couldn't build a building taller than 4 stories. Yeah, he changed that. And we're rolling into downtown Fort Lauderdale, so we get to show off our skyscrapers. Well, they're not quite scraping the sky yet. So we'll call them sky ticklers for now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, this is the boathouse on the right. That's a little restaurant.
The oldest hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
At the boathouse. Guys, when they were done building, of course Riverside didn't look like this. It was a lot smaller. But when they first opened, they hired a young actor in 1935 to do the ribbon cutting. That actor was Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Young. You probably didn't even know anything about him then. So look on the right-hand side. I want to show you a special little structure. That little house on the right-hand side, the white one with the green trim, is the oldest surviving structure in Broward County. Yeah, that was built in 1901 for Frank Stranahan. It is now a museum. Frank was the first businessman on the New River. I should say the first legitimate businessman on the New River.
Little
that
cruise
was the first
over there.
Trading post office, and bank. Look down the way as we spin around on your right-hand side. I want to show you another building. The shortest one, way down on the end. Looks kind of beigey gray. Guys, that actually is the largest hotel and the most valuable land in Broward County. Now, they serviced about 1,500 guests last night. All right, they have great amenities in there, you know. They give you free bars and cell phones in every room. If you check in early enough, they give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner complimentary. Yeah, ladies, she used to say out loud, if we're going to amass this amount of wealth, we have to give back to where we live. So she was on maybe 80% of the boards of organizations here and very involved in the community. So shout Miss Marty out as well. All right, so as you've seen, we are headed back. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed down here. Oh, this house on the left actually belonged to, was built originally for the first female surgeon in Florida. Coming around with the proofs of your onboarding.
Another view looking back towards the Harry Potter inspired house.
I encourage all of you to take your photos
Wow.
with you. The Jungle Queen has been doing this for 89 years. 89, we've seen them all. Come, go, rise, and fall. Yeah. So you're making history with us today, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, there are some pretty...
Wow, this one's beautiful. Look at the design of it. It's so colourful. It's got all the rocks and theming all around the pool area, the little bridge there as well. That is gorgeous. See how we're heading back down in the direction where we came before. That's a good thing because we're here on the end. We can see everything on the right hand side now as we make our way towards Port Everglades, and of course that's where we're going to be getting on the Disney Dream tomorrow. We're really enjoying our little cruise around here so far, and you get a really nice mix of architecture with these big houses as well. You've got some of the more modern ones such as that there in front of us, and next door more of an older style. Yeah, beautiful seeing them all. I've never seen houses quite like these before. They're incredible. Different world, isn't it, to see? Nice view back towards the Fort Lauderdale skyline. And yes, the tour guide was saying that's going to be expanding a lot over the next 5 to 10 years. Wow, look at this here. Incredible. Jet skis just down here at the back. Oh, the dream. Look at that statue just there, the guy holding the bird. I thought it was real.
And the statue of himself.
Oh yeah, on the bench.
And the one here.
Oh yeah, that's quite funny. A little bit different. And I guess it's out with the old and in with the new over there. Look at that, just being ripped down. Crazy, isn't it? Full sail. Wow. That's madness. I can't believe that's been torn down. Look how beautiful it is as well, all the columns on the side. Oh, that is crazy. I guess whoever owns it, they want something new on there. Making our way down towards Port Everglades. Building up the excitement for that cruise for us tomorrow. And the lady was also telling us how it's the yacht capital of the world here in Fort Lauderdale, and I didn't realise that, but we do now. That's the thing with coming on trips like this, you learn lots of information that you wouldn't know before. That's where you can get on the different water taxis, seen quite a few of those whilst we've been going around here on this beautiful boat. Yeah, worth knowing there is the water taxi service if you're having an explore around Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, we've got a big cruise ship coming up in the distance. Just down there, can't quite work out what it says on the side yet, but it looks like we're going a bit closer. And there it is, Princess Cruises. And that's just turning around and going out this afternoon. What a big ship. And that beautiful ship's known as the Ruby Princess just there. Huge. Oh, and there it is going out. That'll be us tomorrow, Charlotte.
So excited.
I can't wait for the Disney horn, and Mickey's going to be waving us off for the sail away. Oh, it's going to be awesome. And you can just make it out on top of the building over there. Disney Cruise Line. That's where we'll be tomorrow. 24 hours from now. Oh, I'm so excited. Can't wait to take you all along. A really good time in there, seeing the Ruby Princess going out at the start of their voyage. And there's another cruise ship just over there too. Can't work out which cruise line that is though. I feel it's bobbing about a bit now because we're in the current from the Princess that's just gone out. And the vessel we can see just there is the Celebrity Silhouette. It's quite nice. You know what, you see it from a distance and you think, oh, that one looks much smaller. It's not when you get up close. It is huge. All the nice balconies there. Lifeboats there on the side too. And everybody up there on the top, just chilling out, enjoying themselves. See, we're getting some waves. Bit of Crocodile Rock.
We yelling, "Hi, Jungle Queen!" Now, two other industries that I'm going to point out to you. Look on the left-hand side. You'll see that big black crane right there. That is called a Panamex gantry crane. And of course the cargo industry would be in any port. But this one in particular, our container yard, that crane was specifically designed for our port in particular. This one was painted yellow, but those are old Fort Lauderdale homes. If you bought a home or a lot right there, it's pretty expensive, one of the most expensive. Plus you wanted to dock a pretty sizable boat. That is why you would buy right here, okay? If you notice, there are no boats over there. Well, that's because some years ago, we were barraged with a series of storms. And those storms delivered tons and tons of sand and debris against the seawalls, damaging them. Now, the homeowners here had never experienced anything like that, not to that degree, right? So you notice there were no docks there. Well, those damages were like $1.5 to $2 million per home. Yeah, so obviously they're just kind of chilling. Some of them are still fighting with their insurance companies. Some are waiting for the city and the county to include them in their expansion. But these homeowners right here up front on the right, yeah, they said, forget it. We're going to say thank you to Mother Nature. We now have beachfront properties. Right? Now, guys, look at the edge of that sand bar, if you will. If you were to step off of that, you'd sink immediately at least 15 to 20 feet. Yeah, that's how deep the water is. It has to be. Has to be. That's what I think. Anyway, very cool event. Again, even if you're not buying one, it's a very cool event to visit. You can tour most of the new equipment. One or two of them, you have to show how much you're bringing to the table to get on. Just saying. That's only about 2 or 3 though. Per night. Do the math. Once you're done with that, and you're ready to take her out, you need one more thing. What is that? You need fuel. Take a wild guess how much it'll cost you to fill your tank up one time. Take a wild guess. How much? $5,000. That's a good guess. Who else? 4,000. Who else?
Look at these.
10 grand. Okay, that's closer. Very, very close. It would cost you anywhere from $13,000 to $35,000 to fill your tank one trip. Marshy means new water. And then years later, when scouts came to see the land, to see how they could develop on it, they renamed it New River because the outlet would shift up and down the coast. Every time they came over, it was in a different position. So that's how I got the name New River. Now,
oh, we learned so much information so far.
This yellow mansion right here on the corner belongs to a power couple here in Fort Lauderdale. Now, pre-pandemic, they were having a fundraiser every single month, either on their yacht, Tanzanite, or in the house. The lady of the house is a fundraiser. She raises money for animal causes. This actually is an animal sanctuary. They have upwards of 37 exotic animals on site. Now, the gentleman, he is a money guy, right? He manages your money, my money, does a lot of that stuff. But he started his career as a surgeon, and a very good surgeon. He won lots of awards, got lots of accolades. They considered him an artist. 20,000 square feet.
Wow. One house there.
Ooh, look on the left.
Largest on the water.
Everybody wave at the rich people. Hi, endless summer.
Okay, this one for sale.
Okay, back to Doug. So, 20,000 square feet for 2 people, right? That live there 3 weeks out of the entire year. They're traveling the world on their yacht, Lady Linda, the rest of the time, okay? Well, Doug is an example of what I'm talking about. He was born dirt poor in Ohio, right? He wasn't educated. He dropped out of school in 9th grade so that he could work and help his family. They had to eat. When he became a young adult, he partnered with a friend. They came up with this kooky little beauty product, right? They had the bright idea to brand it and try and sell it to a company, and they were successful. Doug knew that's what I'm doing. So he got his GED. He went back to school and got his accountant certification to manage the business. Guys, years later, brand after brand, small business to conglomerate, he is now one of the major holders of a little beauty brand you'll recognize as L'Oreal. You see how that works? Guys, listen to me. If you take nothing from my commentary today, take this. I know you've had an idea. an idea that made your life easy, maybe a house hack or a home hack or something
I like
that.
all the little statues over there.
If you share it, most of us will agree
By
and
the
buy
swimming
it.
pool.
And we'll be talking about you out here in the next 5-10 years. I'm serious, that's happened to our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, if you forgot, my name is Arlene. I've been your commentator and host. It's been my pleasure. Really, I love what I do, and I'm so glad that you guys were able to come. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Well, guys, give me feedback. I love that. I'm going to go downstairs. Just stay in your seats. I'll go downstairs. We'll tie up really tight. I'll yell up all ashore when it's safe for you to exit, and I'll meet you there. Thank you, my love. Listen, if you want to show me love, that would be appreciated, but hold on to it, and I'll meet you down at the exit, okay? Have a fantastic time in Fort Lauderdale, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Yay!
Woo! And here we are then, pulling back into the dock just here after our 90-minute tour around Fort Lauderdale, Florida. What a brilliant experience there on the Jungle Queen. Yeah, just making our way now off this beautiful boat. And we've just stepped off the gorgeous Jungle Queen. What a lovely boat. And yeah, just thought I'd show you it one more time just over here. Well, that was a fantastic tour. I very much enjoyed that. We're back down here on the beach in Fort Lauderdale after an awesome 90-minute boat tour there. I've got to say, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
I enjoyed that so much, like seeing all the yachts and the huge houses. I've never seen anything like it before.
I was expecting maybe to see, 20, maybe even 30 big mansions. There's literally hundreds here in Fort Lauderdale, and all the different rivers as well. You can see why they call it the Venice of America. It really was incredible to see. The tour guide was fantastic, the boat was lovely, you had a nice Bud Light.
Oh, the Bud Light was so nice.
Lasted about 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh, but no, it was a fantastic experience. If you're coming down here, you've got to check it out. When I was looking at things to see in Fort Lauderdale, that was like the #1 rated thing on TripAdvisor, and I can see why. It was really good. It was well worth the money. Full 90 minutes, and getting up close to some of the cruises in Port Everglades. That was good, wasn't it?
Oh, that was brilliant to see. You don't realise like the size of a cruise until you're actually right next to it.
Yeah, especially that second one. We thought from a distance, the Celebrity one, oh, it's not that big, and then you get up near it.
Wow.
Still massive, and yeah, it got us really excited for tomorrow, and that's going to be us. The funny thing is, obviously, they run that every day, and it's at the same time. So when we're going out on our Disney cruise tomorrow, we might see that again.
I will be waiting.
Like part of the sail away party, like looking out and thinking, oh, we was on that. They're really nice, piece of history, nearly 90 years of operation, and very much enjoyed getting on there. I'd recommend it if you're coming down here to Fort Lauderdale. Oh, we were just talking about that Celebrity cruise. There it goes. Yeah, that's why everyone was back on board, because that's just departing. Leaving Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Well, after having a bit more of a walk around there by the beautiful beach, we got an Uber, which only took about 15 minutes with the traffic, back down here to our hotel, and we got some food, haven't we?
We've gone for pizza and chips.
Hey, look at this, got a massive pizza, literally from this nice little independent pizza place. So we're going to take it back up to our room now and enjoy it on that big dining table. Oh, look at that dinner with a view here from our wonderful apartment, our Sonder. How's that for you?
Oh, it's lovely.
We can get YouTube on in a minute as well. However, I don't know who Ryan is, but he left himself logged into his account, so we'll have to log straight out of that one. Yeah, this is nice, looking out over the balcony. He's enjoying the view over there too, here in our Sonder. Yeah, we did take you for a full tour over on Theme Park Worldwide of this, but it's nice, just chill out in here this evening. I'm going to tuck into this, lovely, and we'll get a bit of YouTube on. Don't want to overdo it before going on a cruise, because you think, oh, it's a cruise, it's relaxing, but when you're on there, there's so much going on to do, isn't there? You're up to like 1 a.m, you know.
You have cruises.
Oh, look at this. And the sun starts to go down on our day here in Fort Lauderdale, pre-cruise day, and you know what, we've had a lovely time, and that pizza was delicious, wasn't it, Charlotte?
I am stuffed. That was so nice. Better than Domino's, that was.
It was, supporting a nice local independent business as well. Got a bit of YouTube on. I logged him out of his account. We're on the guest account just here now. Fantastic.
It's lovely, that.
But yeah, just chill out in here this evening. And that's the thing, we're just going to have a nice relax tonight. We could go down to a bar or something down there, but no, I think we're just going to sit in here and relax, maybe sit out on the balcony for a little bit. And it's not like even 6 o'clock, is it yet? It's just nice to just relax, and then we're all ready for the cruise. Well, what a day it's been. Of course, the highlight was definitely getting on the Jungle Queen. Saw that on TripAdvisor, did a bit of research and thought that looked really good. And I'm so pleased we did it. It was better than I was expecting, actually.
I enjoyed that so much, and what made it the experience with the tour guide, like giving us all the facts along the way.
I couldn't believe the size of some of them yachts and the houses, getting up close to some of the cruise ships as well. That was really good. Seeing where we're going to be getting on our Disney cruise tomorrow. That was very exciting. And yeah, overall, it's a really beautiful place. I had no idea there was that many like big mansions around here. And like the tour guide said, it's like the Venice of America. You've got the yacht capital of the world. You know, I had no idea. So many people with so much money around here. But it's interesting to come and see what it's like, isn't it? How the other half live, you know, in these massive houses and stuff, all these big pools and everything. It is crazy to see, it really is. But you know what? It's always lovely just coming to see these different parts of the world wherever we are, and going around on the boat tour was fantastic. In terms of the rest of Fort Lauderdale, it's very nice. The beach is a lovely area, isn't it, down there?
Oh, the beach was lovely and the water was just so clear.
Yeah, it was nice down there. Temperatures has been perfect today as well. It's not been like too hot that we're sweating. It's just been a nice temperature. I think that's going to be the case really as we make our way onto the Disney Dream. Yeah, what's going to be coming up? We're going to have a nice rest tonight. We check out of here at 11. We'll probably just leave the case here for a little bit. And our kind of boarding time is from 2:15. The ship sails at 3:30. So yeah, we're literally just gonna have a bit of a chill round here again. We'll probably stay in the room till checkout time, leave the case here for a little bit, have a little stroll around Fort Lauderdale, and that's it. I don't really know if there's that many more shops or anything in downtown here. Not like from what we've seen, is there really?
We've sort of been looking on maps, but there just doesn't seem to be a lot of shops. There's quite a few like sit-down restaurants, but when it comes to shops, we just haven't really seen anything.
Yeah, I think Fort Lauderdale, you know, it's more like a 1-2 day destination maximum instead of having like multiple days or a week down here. Saying that, if you wanted to just enjoy the beach, you could easily spend like many days on there. We'd definitely do the riverboat if you're coming down here. So we're making our way onto our first ever Disney cruise. They're going to be the next videos coming up, and we cannot wait to take you all on for the adventure. We'll be getting on, talking about everything really about the experience. Because the thing is, as we mentioned over on Theme Park Worldwide in the trip reveal video last week, we don't really know all the details yet of what's coming up, do we?
Yeah, so normally like if you was to do a cruise, we did Carnival, they told us everything like prior to getting on, whereas with the Disney cruise, we don't know like the entertainment, we don't know what's going to be going on when we go on the ship.
Yeah, like the different timings and things like that. So I'm excited to just find all that, get into our room, have a look round, and then of course it'll be the big sail away party with Mickey and friends. We'll get to hear the Disney horn, which is good like that. There you go. That's what it's going to sound like, but much louder than that, and I cannot wait for it. But there we go. Lots of videos to enjoy. A full cruise series. What a start to 2024 already. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and have your own adventures. Bye-bye.